seeing these videos on YouTube about people saying how their life have changed by uploading on YouTube, even though they have less than 100 subscribers or even 10 subscribers. And I'm like, what is it they're gonna change, right? Nobody's watching. Then I realized, even if it's like 2 views per video, 2 people are watching. It's people, not just numbers. That's what is hitting me because by seeing huge numbers, let's say on big kind of creators like Mr. Beast or so many other creators, we I used to believe that they're just numbers, right? He's hitting, let's say, 10 million views or 20 million views. But when I see this kind of budding creators coming up and posting their uh, kind of documenting their journey of YouTube, and they're saying that how their life is changing by less than 500 subscribers, right? Then I am realizing that it's not just number; it's people watching you on the other side of the screen, right? Um, then I realized, okay, if it's let's say 1,000 people or 1,000 views per video, it's 1,000 people. Just imagine, right? There's an auditorium and you have 1,000 people who's listening to you. It's huge, right? But when it comes to a digital format like video, usually I don't, or we usually don't, um, you know, kind of correlate with that particular experience of physical having 1,000 people in a theater. Then I realized, okay, what if we think that way, right? We assume that we have 1,000 people. Let's say we have a video which crossed 1,000 views. We had 1,000 people sitting in an auditorium and listening to what you're saying, right? And that triggered me because if I see in terms of numbers, it'll become more transactional, more business oriented, and that's not why majority of people, or at least I am not here for, right? I'm just documenting myself, my journey. um, I'm 29 years old now, so things I've gone through, I have not documented. So when I look back, I just remember bits and pieces, right? But from now, if I start documenting things, let's say 4 to 5 years down the line, if I'm still alive, um, I could see what my mindset was and how I have evolved. We will have a parameter to check if you have evolved or if you're degraded, right? But now, if you see, generally, if I look back, I don't know. I really don't know if my graph is upward or downward, right? Because I might pre-assume that I'm improving, I'm becoming a better person, but in reality, it might not be the case. So I'm going to start documenting, just documenting. Most of the time it might be a rant like this because um, I do understand we need to speak out, right? And we might not have people kind of around us who might understand what we are speaking, and it's totally fine because everybody have the different careers. So if you talk about, let's say, content creation or spirituality or minimalism, not everybody might relate with it, and you can't enforce any thought process on others, right? It'll become like not so good conversation. So this is something like recording and just documenting my stuff, and then eventually see that how I can improve on every single aspect of this skill set called content creation.